information. Yeah, so listen, it went bananas, berserk, like crazy. But here we go again. Let's see if we're going to make it past what? What is it called? 490. Not 490, but 400. Gotta see if we're going to make it.
Taking profits.
Anybody was in anybody swung calls yesterday? Anybody swung calls yesterday? If you did, congratulations. Yes. All right, hold on one second. Someone's at my door. Hold on one second. Somebody's at my door. All right, everybody, let me get my screen together. Let's pull this thing up and let's get started. Let's get started. How y'all doing today, first of all? Everybody good? Everybody also, if you're on YouTube right now, take this link, this YouTube link, send it out with 5 people. Send it out to 5 people right now if you're on YouTube. Don't get started. Send it out to about 5 people. Ah, man, this 400 level. it's it's trying to break this 400 level. Oh my gosh, let's go. Let's go. Why can't y'all see my screen? What's going on? Okay, there we go. Here we go. All right, everybody. As you can see right here, we have I thought I was so quiet. We're right here at this 400 level, attempting and trying to break this 400 level. Okay, remember we have, and I'm going to, I didn't want to do all that. There we go. All right. Anybody on here has the pivots for today? The pivot levels?
I do.
Call them out to me, man.
That's pivot point is 395.26.
395.26. Okay.
And anybody back me up, y'all, if I screwed it up. R1 is 396.83.
396.83.
Yep.
All right.
R2 398.06.
Ooh. 398.06.
Yep.
Ooh. Oh man.
Exactly.
That's what you were saying. Okay, I follow you now. That's what you were saying. You were saying, okay.
That's what I was saying. It's everything below.
But beautiful. This is beautiful though. Well, I'm gonna tell you why it's beautiful in a moment. Okay? I'm gonna tell you why it's beautiful in a moment. Hold on. And right now we're not even gonna do the S1 the S's right quick.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense to me.
Yep.
Because I'm using 400 as my R1.
So let's see. Hold on.
400 now becomes my surrogate R1.
Let me.
Hey, Ro, I see that too, Ro.
And that's a good way. That's a good way to look at it too. That's a good way to look at it too. But I'm gonna show you something in a second though, right? This is why we want to keep it the same though. Let me show you something in a minute. This is beautiful. 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 This is freaking beautiful. I love it. All right. Let's see. So let me ask y'all this question right quick. Right now, where we at? Right, we're the current place we are. Right? Do we, if it breaks 400, do we jump in?
No.
Okay, we don't jump in. Exactly.
You need a retest.
We need to see a retest. And truthfully, what we really want to see is this. We want to see a pull back down here to this 398.04. Great opportunity to kind of jump into. All right, so just give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Share this video, share this link out with all your people. Share this link out with your people, okay? Yes. And this is for 157, correct? Yes. So for 157, we spoke with Adam yesterday, and we were able to get because of demand forecast showing projections. It was definitely taking some time. So we have Fatima Ray. She's working on the information for A-Hub platform, and we're working with Susie for Teradata for the Teradata platform. Okay, and we had extensions based upon the first ask. The second and the third ask, the second bullet point and the third bullet point was attainable, but the demand forecast showing projections was going to take a couple extra days. 31st, yes, exactly. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So this is the doc. Okay. Yeah, let me take a look at that one and verify. But I. Okay, I can take a look then and make sure I upload it. Okay. Okay, sounds good. Yep. And once I upload, I'll let you know. Sheree. Got it. All right, hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm having a little bit of difficulty. 1 second, okay? Okay, so what? This is the thing about it. And I'm gonna be with y'all in 1 second. I'm working on something. I'm letting you know exactly what I'm working on. But right here, this is our resistance two for our pivots. This is our R2 for our pivots, right? This is very, very, very important. I want you guys to recognize this is going to act as a strong level of support. Okay, a strong level of support. So what I'm looking for right now, one of my plays that I'm looking for is this. I want to see. Can let me see if they can hear. Can you hear me on YouTube? Yes. If you can hear me on YouTube, put a 1 in the chat. Okay. I would love to see the stock kind of push down and boom, hit this 398. Okay. Push down and hit that 398 area and stop and sit right there. Okay. The reason why that's beautiful, the reason why that's perfect is because we've been having an upward run ever since yesterday at what time is this? 13:45. Since 1:45, 2 o'clock yesterday, we've been running strictly up, straight up, running up, running up, running up. Run away from the owner, come back to the owner. Run away from the owner, come back to the owner. Run away, come back. 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 come down here, we make a decision making time on a 15-minute time frame. Just now we ran away and we came back to the owner, and we're right here at that 400 level. We have two things that's about to happen. The next one thing that's probably about to happen, potentially can happen, is this. We can see this big boy candlestick off of this 15-minute time frame just boom and explode and go up. Okay? Go up to like 401, the 401 area, 401, 401.30 area, somewhere around there. And then we should see a nice solid pull back down to the 400 level after we see that explosion up to the 401. And then when it comes down to that 400 level, that's where, when it comes out to that 400 level, that's where we will be able to see, okay, are we going to actually hold this 400 level this time, or are we going to fall through again? Okay, that's one play that can possibly happen. So if you're thinking about calls right now, I would tell you to be patient. Do not get into a call right now because we're at the 400 level. We have to break through that 400 level and come back and retest before you get confidence or confirmation that this 400 level is what it's supposed to be. Okay. Next thing is this. And also, of course, this is our zone. This is our 1 year, 1 day supply zone as well. Remember, we call a supply zone Mary J. Blige. Mary J. Blige means what? I'm going down. Normally in a supply zone, a strong supply zone, we normally push down a lot, okay? And as you can see right here, 1 hour time frame, look how many times we hit this 1 hour supply zone. This 1 year, 1 day supply zone. Come back here, we hit it this time, fell down. Came and hit it right here this time, Mary J. Blige, I'm going down. Come up here and hit it this time, Mary J. Blige, I'm going down. Come up here, almost tried to hit it, fell down. Right now, we hit it yesterday. Yesterday we hit it and boom, fell down. And right now we're in it, trying to break through it. But we know the past 1, 2, 3 times we came into this supply zone, it's been Mary J. Blige. I'm going down because you're not around. Okay? That's what it's been the past 3 times we came into this level. So right now we're inside of this level, and we have to break through this level to give us confidence that calls are in play right now. Okay? Don't get FOMO and say, oh, it's going up, Chris, and I'm missing out. Yes, it's going up, but you're not missing out. Okay? Because if it does break through the supply zone, the next level is we're going to see that 410 area, possibly 410, 415 area on spot. There's plenty of money to be made in the stock market. Okay? Now, if we were to reject this 400 level, okay, breaking this 400 level, we're pushing down here, and we want to see 398 come into play. And we want to see 398 hold because this is our resistance 2. This is our R2 area based off of yesterday's previous day high, previous day low, and previous day close. The calculation for the pivots give us this as our resistance 2. Okay? So that'd be a great potential entry point if we were to go down there. Right now, how it's looking, it's holding this EMA fairly strong. Okay? It's holding this EMA fairly strong, and you all know I do not trade until before 10 o'clock because it'd be too much going on. And I don't got time to be losing money before 10 o'clock, okay? So that's why I kind of hold off and wait till after 10 before I trade, okay? Any questions so far? Any questions so far? Give me 1 second, bro. And as you can see, it's struggling, y'all. It's struggling to get through that five. It's struggling to get through that 400 level. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I want to see. Let's go. Okay. Nothing major is happening right now. Nothing major is happening right now. So listen, what we're doing right now is we're looking at this 400 level and seeing what's going on with this 400 level. We're waiting at this 400 level, waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting at this 400 level to see what happens. This is why it's so important right now. The market does look like one of the nice run up, a $3 run up overnight, right? Even further, it's actually a larger swing than that, maybe like a $5 swing. But at the same time, this is not the opportunity or the moment or the time to jump into a trade at the 400 level, right? So it's not the right time to jump into a call position. Okay. Now, as far as a put position, could you jump into a put position right now? You definitely could jump into a put position with the stop loss. Why could you jump into a put position with a stop loss? Right. The reason why you could is because you're inside of a 1 year, that 1 year demand. that 1 year, one demand zone, and we have a strong resistance right here. So you can set you a stop loss and maybe put down, not set you a stop, get into a potential put, set a stop loss. So if you're on here and you're in the program, if you're paper trading, what I want you to do right now is I want you, everyone who's paper trading right now, to go into SPY, buy a put contract, set you a stop loss, okay, and protect yourself, okay? Protect yourself just in case if it does go up, you don't get hurt, right? But if you do, your risk to reward, your reward is much greater than the risk that you will be taking on right now, okay? So if you're paper trading, go into your paper trade account, buy a put on this particular play, and have you like a stop loss right above. Maybe you have a stop loss around the 401 area, maybe or somewhere around there, right underneath 401, okay? And you'll be, and basically what you're playing is you're playing a rejection of the 400 level, possibly back down to this R2 or even R1 area. Okay. So go ahead and make, if you're on my Zoom, go ahead and make that on your paper trade, and just watch how the price action goes. Okay. Now for calls, we want to see upward movement still. We want to see the shoot above the 400, right? We want to see it go up to that 400 and keep moving up, and we want to see it pull back to 400 and hold 400, okay? Pull back to 400 and hold 400, all right? And I'm gonna answer questions I'm gonna answer some questions in a few, okay? Answer questions in a few. Uh, Miss Johnson, you on? If you on YouTube, you can join onto the Zoom, Miss Johnson. Andrew too, you on Zoom? Join into the, yeah, Andrew, Miss Johnson, y'all join into the Zoom. Oh yeah, Andrew, you already in here. I'm looking at the comments from the comments from. One second. Hold on, y'all. Miss Johnson, yeah, boom, boom, boom. Okay, here we go. All right, we good. All right. Yes, those are scheduled meetings. All the meeting requests we have, unless they put a meeting request out today, this morning, all the meetings are scheduled. Yep. Okay, so those meetings will be set. Okay. Okay, perfect. Sounds good. All right. Thank you, sir. Let me pull up the. Yes, let me pull up the document. One second. In the PowerPoint presentation. Yeah. Okay, and I have to jump to a 10 o'clock call too. Sorry. All right. Thank you, everyone. All right. 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 One second. One second. One. What's the day's date? Today is Wednesday. Okay. All right, everyone. All right. Let's talk about this thing, right? Let's look at this market. Let's look at this market and talk about it. Someone may say, Chris, what were you doing? What have you been doing, Chris? What were you doing? I'm showing you guys that there's no excuses. That's what I'm showing you is no excuses. What I was doing for the past, just now that call, I was leading an actual call. I work a full-time job, trade stock options as well at the same time. I'm duplicating myself. Therefore, there's no excuses. No excuses. Like I tell, I'm the senior vice president for a Fortune 500 company. So I was leading an impromptu call that just popped up on my calendar that I had to jump on and lead. At the same time, I could have canceled this meeting and say cancel this live trading session and say, hey, we're not going to do the live trading sessions. But instead, I say, no, we're going to do the live trading session, and I'm going to be on this meeting call that I have going on because there's something, there's a fire drill at the job. Do both of them at the same time. The reason why I can do both of them at the same time because both of them makes money. Your full-time jobs make you money, and trading stock options can make you money as well. So do both of them as long as you possibly can and make as much money as you possibly can make out of both of them. Okay, there's no excuses. But anyway, so let's get started. Listen, this is Wealth Wednesdays. Okay, Wealth Wednesdays. I'm excited to be here with everybody. Okay, excited to be here with everybody with this Wealth Wednesday. And right now, what we're looking at every single Wednesday, we trade live. Every single Wednesday, we trade live. Okay, trade live on YouTube. The last 2 Wednesdays, I have not been trading live because I was sick last Wednesday and the Wednesday before. My son was actually sick and we had to take him to the hospital in the middle of the night. So that's why we did not trade the past 2 Wednesdays. But every Wednesday we do this. Okay, and why do you do this, Chris? I do this because I want to show you guys that you can make additional income while working your full-time job and make money trading stock options. And eventually you can do this and stop working your full-time job as well. Okay, you got to put your thoughts and your priorities in place and you can kind of go from there. All right, so what I want everybody to do, I want everybody, if you're ready to go, put CYC in the chat for me. Flood my chat with CYC. Flood the chat with CYCs. Let me see CYCs. Flood the chat with CYCs on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Instagram, or if you're on Facebook, wherever you may be watching this right now, flood the chat with CYCs. Okay? If you're on the Zoom, flood it with CYCs. The reason why we do CYCs is because we want to congratulate everyone when they're doing something. Okay? When you're making money in the stock market, we want to congratulate you. Okay? When you're making money on calls and puts, we want to congratulate you. Okay, that's why we do it. So everybody, flood the chat with CYCs for me. Flood it with CYCs. Open up right here and let's get started. Let's get started. This market is looking beautiful right now. Like, congratulations. If anybody was in a swing trade, swung something last night, congratulations, because you are definitely up. You are definitely up right now. Congratulations. All right, 1 second, and let's get started. All right, let's go. Let's see what this market got for us today. What you got for us? What you got for us? What you got for us today? All right. Okay. Made $600 paper trades on swing trade with Apple. Everybody in the chat. Everybody, OJ Cooks made $600 on a paper trade swing. Everybody know what time it is. CYC, CYC, CYC. Show them some love. Show them some love. Show them some love. Okay? Show them some love, everybody. If you on Instagram right now, you want to see my screen. If you're on Instagram, you want to see me trade live, go to my YouTube channel right now. Go to my YouTube channel right now. You gotta love it. All right, you gotta love this thing, man. You gotta love it, gotta love it, gotta love it, gotta love it. That's SPX. Go to SPY. See what we're looking at. All right. Okay. Now listen, everyone. Listen. Let me show my screen again. Share my screen so you guys see my screen. Right here. What are we looking at today? Right now on the screen. Right now on the screen, this is what we have. This is the 5-minute time frame. I'm going to go to the 15-minute time frame. Look what's forming on this 15-minute time frame right here. Look at this candlestick that's forming on this 15-minute count on this candlestick right here. Look at that candlestick right there. I see that candlestick. That is a bearish candlestick. Okay, if it closes like that, it has like 5 more minutes for buying and selling this candlestick, but it's a bearish candlestick if it closes like that. Okay. Now, what's taking place right now? Yesterday in the market bounced from 394. Okay, well, 393 yesterday. It bounced off with 393 yesterday, and it's run from 393 all the way to 400 overnight. Okay, remember what I told from 400 to overnight, a nice $7 swing. And now we're back at this 400 level. This 400 level is like, it's like the Mecca right now. If we break above the 400 level and stay above the 400 level, that tells the stock market that we're no longer in fear. Okay? It tells the stock market that we're no longer in fear. All right? Now, if it stays beneath the 400, it shows that we are still fearful, because the 300 level is the level of fear where we are right now. The 400 level is the level of comfort. Okay, we feel okay with the market potentially going up. All right, this is what we're experiencing right now. Okay, this is what we're experiencing right now. So we got to be patient with this market. Got to be patient. And the reason why you do not want to jump into calls right now at this very moment is because of this right here. Take a look at it again. Right here. Boom, boom, boom. Come here. We come to this one day supply zone. We call it Mary J. Blige. Boom. Why is it called Mary J. Blige? Because normally a supply zone signals sellers are here, and we say that's when it's going down. So Mary J. Blige, I'm going down. Boom. Came right here again. Mary J. Blige. Boom. Went down. Came up here this time. Mary J. Blige. Boom. Went down. Came close. Mary J. Blige. Went down. And now we came here, and we're pushing down, and we're bouncing off of the non-EMA though. We're bouncing off of this non-EMA, and we're respecting the non-EMA. So right now, we kind of at a place where our hands are tied right now, and we're waiting for some type of confirmation on which direction we're going. Okay, on which direction we're going. All right. On my Zoom, I can answer some questions. Now, anybody got any questions on my Zoom? I think you had a question, Ro, right?
I have to review. I couldn't put a stop loss. After you buy it, can you put in a stop loss?
Yes. So how are you trading using Active Trader, or are you trading using using?
I did it the way you did it yesterday. I don't normally do it that way, but I'm switching.
Got it. So that's with this screen, with this extra screen over here, right?
Yes.
Yep.
That's what I have.
So only thing you have to do right now is, if you want to set a stop loss, you got the contract over here. You see where it has red? I'm hovering right here over this red area.
Right.
You just come over here and you just press one of those buttons, and the stop loss will pop up for you. But this is where the question you asked me yesterday when we was trading live yesterday was, you remember you said, if I want to put it at the 400 level, how do I know it's the 400 level? That's when you would have to start select one and see where it pop up on the screen, right?
And then cancel it out and do another one?
Exactly. That's the unfortunate thing about doing it like that. Just in general, it's unfortunate.
Pretty easy.
It is pretty easy, but it's like, why I shouldn't have to do all that. I shouldn't have to do it, right? That's the thing about it. Shouldn't have to do it. Lynette Wilson just made $240 paper trading. Everybody, CYCs for Lynette Wilson. CYCs for Lynette Wilson, everybody. Miss Lynette Wilson, congratulations. She made $240 trading paper money just now. $5 for trading paper money. Now, point in case. I just told everyone to do what? I said you should possibly go ahead and buy a put paper trading with a stop loss. If you would have did that, you'd have been up money already. You could have taken your money and got out already by now. Okay? You could have made your money by now already. All right, right now, I'm looking at SPY right now. I'm looking at SPY right now. That's my baby. And that's what I look at all the time because that's my baby. Whenever it comes down to it, SPY's my baby. I look at everything else too, but then if him hit that button, I'm looking at SPY. Okay? So what we looking for, if you are in puts, right now you're looking for a break you want to see this candlestick right here that's forming. You want to see it break that 9 EMA. Okay? You want to see it break that 9 EMA. Everybody on YouTube, take my YouTube link and share it out to any and everyone who you think want to make additional income while working a full-time job. Okay? Send it out to them. Put it on your Facebook page, wherever you want to put it at. Okay? So take a look. Once again, right here, we want to see this candlestick right here. It's a green candlestick just forming a 15-minute time frame. If you are in puts, you want to see it come down. Come down, a big red candlestick come down, and we want to see price action around this 398 area. Okay, we want to see price action around this 398 area. Okay, what's going to happen around that area? Okay, I may also, if we happen to slightly push back up here, I may also enter in on a put. Okay, if I start seeing rejection, I may enter into a put as well with a tight stop loss around that 401 area, okay? With a tight stop loss around that 401 area. I'm probably willing to lose anywhere from $500 to $1,000 if I take that trade, okay? Just right now, the market is telling us, if we base upon our witnesses, it's decision-making time, right? It is decision-making time. We have been on the upward trend, but I'm not buying any calls whatsoever until we break above that 400 level and hold. And then I will still be hesitant because I want to see what's going to happen when we break above that. We go to that 402 area as well. Okay. All right. All right. Let's take a look at Apple. Whew. Apple looks pretty good. Woo. Huh?
My put's already at $100.
Oh, you got into the put. Congratulations. Congratulations. Good stuff.
Man, we must have got it at the same time because that's where mine is sitting at.
Nice.
Congratulations. So the thing about it is understanding why you got into that play. Now, this is the thing about it. If you're up $100, if this is real money, you're up $100, and that's a 10%. That's a 10% gain from you. In this situation, you take your profits and don't try to hold it. The reason why I tell you that is because we have to understand what the market is doing. The market is holding this 9 EMA on the 15-minute time frame like white on rice, right? It's sticking to it. It's respecting it, okay? When we start seeing something is respecting something, you respect it as well, okay? But since you're paper trading, right? You can hold on to a little bit longer just to kind of see how it would transpire. But what you're looking for now is you're looking to see if this candlestick is going to go back up 50% of this big boy candlestick right here. This 15-minute candlestick right here, you want to see is it going to go past 50 cents. If it does not go past, not 50 cents, 50% of this candlestick. If it does not go above 50% of that candlestick, that's an indication that we may be pushing down a little bit more. Okay? Indication that we may be pushing down a little bit more. Okay? But we want to focus on, we are in an upward trend. This right here was a quick scalp. If we are in an upward trend, and we are respecting the 9 EMA on the 15-minute time frame. Okay? Something to think about.
I got a question for swing trades.
Go ahead.
So if you do a swing trade and you have your contract like 2 or 3 months out, if it drops down to like where could you lose all your money when it drops there and it go back up? Would it
No.
Would it be a chance that you regain anything?
So the thing, and that's why I tell you when you're doing a swing trade, buy it 2 to 3 months out because you have a stronger delta. A stronger delta. So when it falls, so say for example, you're up $1,000 right now, right? Your swing trade, you're up $1,000, and it falls down to this 398 area. You're not gonna lose your whole $1,000. Now you're gonna lose some, right? Because you're on a pullback and the price is going down, but you're still gonna be up farther than when you first started, right? So what happens is on that pullback that happens, you have a strong delta. So your delta may go from, let's say if it's at 50 cents, it may go down to 43, 44 cents. So on the way back up, you're still making money at a great rate, right around that 50 cent delta. Now, if you have a weak delta, WEAK, this one move from here down here could take all your profits from you. Because your delta may be at a 50 cent and it drops down, it goes down to 15 cent. And now on the way back up, you're trying to get money at a 15 cent rate. Makes sense? So that's why if you're doing real true swing trades, 2 to 3 to 4 months out is best. So you can go through the ups and downs. That's the reason why that's the reason why you go so far out. Make sense?
Oh, okay.
All right, perfect. I do not like this volume though. It's not a lot of volume. Not a lot of volume at all. This is how it looks on the 5 minute. On the 5 minute time frame, boom, boom, boom. And everybody, if you're just joining in, this gray area right here is my 1 day demand zone. My 1 day demand zone. But look how we came down to this 9 EMA and bounced right off that 9 EMA. We're trying to push back up to go attack 400 again. Okay? And what can I do right here, everybody? I can draw a box. Booyah. We're trading inside of a box again. A smaller box. Up here, down here. Up here, down here. Went through there, hang right back inside the box. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's an hour. We've been inside the same trading box for an hour and 15 minutes almost. So if we've been inside this box right here for an hour and 15 minutes, what does it tell you when we go outside of this box? What's going to happen when we go outside this box? What time is it? It's time to make some money. Okay? Because we've been inside this box for an hour and 15 minutes. Okay? Patient man's game. Patient man's game. You gotta love this stuff, everybody. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. All right, let's go through see Apple. All right, Apple looking kind of strong. Not a lot of volume. Apple is definitely oversold, though. Apple is definitely oversold. Amazon shot up, kind of consolidating right here. Apple is consolidating right here. It's consolidating back to the owner. Not Apple, but Amazon. Amazon is kind of oversold as well. We have boom, 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 boom. The VIX. What the VIX doing? The VIX is not really dropping up. About to head out, baby. All right. What the baby boy?
Trying to rock to the door with me.
Come here, Sethio. Be right back, y'all. Get my son. Come here, Sethio. I tell everybody, listen, this is when I'm not like the average, I guess you can say, person that does stuff. We have a real household. We have 4 kids, 1 more on the way. My wife has an aesthetics business, so we tag team, do everything together. So sometimes on Wednesdays, you're going to see me and my son, you're going to see me going in and out because I'm taking care of my son, working a full-time job, and trading at the same time, right? And I do that because this is real life. I don't know many people who real life who don't have to take care of their kids and don't have to work or don't have to do other things, right? This is real life. So that's why you will see me pop in out real quick and all those good things. All right. Me and my wife, we riders. She's my rider. She with me when we shoot in the gym. All right. So right here, everybody, 15 minutes is the VIX. Let's go to Tesla. Whoa. Yeah. That's a big right? Facebook. Remember we were talking about yesterday. Who was that? Yesterday we were talking about those. When we see those wicks like that, it's just a whole bunch of confusion going on, right? Whole bunch of confusion. Google. Holy crap. What happened with Google? That had to be some type of mistake, error, or something. Wow. SPY. All right. We still sitting right there with SPY. You ready? Come here, buddy. Gonna get you together in a second. Say bye bye, mommy. Say bye, mommy. Say bye, mommy. All right. So take a look right here. Take a look right here. Interesting. 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 Amazon. This is interesting. Take a look at. Keep a look at this spot for me, right quick. Keep a look at this spot. All right. Okay, so here we go. Look how it's respecting this Look how it's respecting this non-EMA. Look how it's respecting this non-EMA right now. It's just respecting the non-EMA, just sitting there, sitting on that non-EMA, and it's trying to burst through. It's trying to break through this. It's trying to break through this supply zone. Okay, that's what it's attempting to do. Okay, gotta be patient with it. Gotta be patient with it though. Anybody make any type of trade so far? Any other trades anybody made?
No, I'm still in the put.
Okay, good stuff. Got you. So we still inside this box. Remember that this box that we drew. 1 hour. Been in it for an hour now. It's more now, like almost an hour and 30 minutes now. Been inside this box. We understand a move out of this box is going to be a pretty strong move because it's going to possibly signal this is the direction that we're going.
Hey, Chris.
Yes, sir.
Hey, that trade you told us to put on early on SPY, I'm at $62 right now.
Congratulations.
Yeah, put a trail stop on it.
Oh, congratulations. Lock yourself in. Congrats. And this is the thing about it. So right now, this is where patience come in, right? So literally right now, I can say, okay, I'm gonna get into a put to play it down. Okay? And next thing you know, it can boom, it can go down and do exactly what I want it to do, or it could potentially still go up, right? But being patient will allow you to make the right play at the right time. Because we know we inside this box right here. We know this box is very, 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 very strong because we've been inside this box for an hour and 30 minutes. So you just be patient and wait for the actual play to happen. Now I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna grab a few contracts right quick. I'm gonna come over here, bring some, and look at spot. Okay, and then boom. Now, before I even do that, Apple, we saw Apple had ran away and it had came back. So it's coming back to the owner, Apple did. Apple has come back to the non-EMA, but look how it's staying above the non-EMA. This is very important, okay? Look how it's staying above that non-EMA. Now, if Apple breaks beneath this non-EMA, now that's when you're going to start seeing SPY come on through that box. Come on through that box, okay? That's when you're going to start seeing SPY do that. So let me go get a couple contracts. SPX is far away as well. I may get in early right quick with a nice 15% stop loss. That's the 8th. I'm going to go to the 10th this time. I don't know why TD Ameritrade has been running how it's been running. Like, it's been running kind of slow here and there. Boom, boom. No, I want to go.
You getting a call or put?
I'm getting both contracts right now just to kind of see what I want to do. So I'm setting both of them up, waiting for the right time. Like this one right here. All right, so come here. The reason why I got this one, volume 253 is around a 10-cent delta, $5. And I buy multiple, right? So come right here. Boom, boom, boom. So now I have this contract over here. I'm going to come over here. Boom, boom, boom. And honestly, I want to go ahead. I'm not going to rock with calls at all right now. I'm not even focusing on calls right now. Okay? All right. Trigger. When I do get in, I'm going to do a 15% stop loss.
See, trigger. I missed that.
Okay, so right now I'm going to potentially get in early. Okay, I'm going to get in early on SPX puts with the 15% trailing stop. Okay, I'm only buying 5 contracts. So listen, everybody, when I say I'm getting in early, what does that mean? That means that I'm getting in and I understand that it's a possibility that the stock can continue to fall, go back up in the direction I do go up. I'm in puts right now. I'm saying that I understand that the stock can go back up to this 400 level or some odd, right? Right now, I'm in this trade. I have the most I can possibly lose, because I have a trailing stop in place. The most I can possibly lose is $450. Okay? The most I can possibly lose is $450. Okay? Now, what I'm saying is, I understand that this stock could potentially go back up to this 400 level. That's why I'm in light. If it goes back up to the 400 level, I will potentially take off my trailing stop and buy in more and put another stop loss in. Okay? Y'all follow what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying when I'm saying I'm in light. All right? And if you look right here on SPX, you'll be able to see. So I'm trading SPX, but I'm in on SPY. I'm trading SPX, but I'll be watching SPY. But you can see my trailing stop is right here now. This is my trailing stop now. Okay, this is my trailing stop right here. Okay, you can see down here, I'm down $0. I'm even right now, down $0. All right. I'm in SPX puts. What I want to see is, I want to see this candlestick right here on SPX come down, take out this big boy green candlestick right here, take that out, potentially come back down here to this meet at this 9 EMA, and that's probably where I'll be out on this particular trade right here. On your platform, you can adjust your stop loss during the trade. Yes, you can trade. You can adjust your stop loss throughout a trade. Do you trade under LLC? No, I do. No, I do not, Mr. Ross, but you definitely can. You definitely can, but I do not. All right, let's see what Apple's doing. All right, Apple is back at the 9 EMA on the 15-minute time frame. Okay, what I would want to see is, I want to see the 15-minute on the 15-minute time frame. I want to see Apple break through. Okay, now when I say that I'm in light, once again, when I say I'm in light, that means I'm in premature. Okay, I'm in premature. When I say I'm in premature, that means the stock does have the power to, well, I do understand the stock can go back up. Okay, it can go up. So that's Apple. Tesla still in a kind of a small free fall. Meta. Okay, I see Meta. Meta's kind of at the 9 EMA on the 15-minute time frame. As you can see, I'm putting heavy focus on that 15-minute time frame, right? But on my other computer screen over here, I have the 1 hour, the 15-minute, and the 5-minute time frame. All right. Let's see the 5-minute. Look at the 5-minute right here. Okay, look at the 5-minute. Remember that R2 is down here at 398. That's the R2. Okay, I'm on this trade. I paid, how much money did I spend on this trade? I spent roughly around like $2,500 roughly on this particular trade. I'm only willing to lose $400 now. It was $450, but look what happened. With a trailing stop, this is what happened with a trailing stop. At first it was $450, but as it starts to go down, my trailing stop is moving up as well. So now I can only lose $400. Okay. If you can see my screen on, you should be able to see my screen on YouTube. If you can, put a 1 in the chat if you can. Put a 1 if you can chat, you can see my screen. Okay. All praise to the Most High, Rob, MV3 trader. What do you trade, Rob? I see that you're a trader. What do you trade? And everybody remember, our next mastermind is April 17th. Our next mastermind is April 17th, okay? April 17th through April 21st. If you were in the previous mastermind, you can join this mastermind, no charge, free of charge. And I'll send out an email to everybody that was in the previous mastermind. I'll send you guys an email out so you guys can register for it as well, okay? All right, so take a look now. Now I'm only risking $350. That's the power of that stop loss or that trailing stop. Now I only can lose $350 on this trade. Okay, that's all I can lose on this trade now. I'm not sure GF giving flowers now. I'm not sure why it's black. Maybe go out and come back in. All right. So right now, when we know one thing's for sure, right? We know this is the bottom of the demand zone or the supply zone, right? The bottom of the supply zone. So if we understand this is the bottom of the supply zone, we want to see it break through this supply zone. Okay. Apple's probably bouncing off. Let's see what Apple's doing. Apple on the 15-minute is trying to bounce off of this supply zone, off of this 9 EMA. It's trying to bounce off of the 9 EMA. Yep, up and down. And what we're looking for right here, let's take a look. So right here, we have, look at this high, this high right here, lower high, okay?
Trend.
Possible trend, exactly. So if I come right here, I could potentially start to draw a 15-minute, where are we? A 15-minute downward trend line right around here. Okay? Why is that blue? My trend lines are not normally blue. Trend lines, make it purple. All right? Possibly see a trend line right there. Okay, and what did we bounce off of? We bounced off of that 21 EMA. As long as we're under this 9 EMA on the 15-minute on SPY, we're in good shape. Okay, what I do not want to see, I do not want to see this go back above, this close above the 9 EMA. I want to see this 15-minute candlestick. It got one more minute on this candlestick. I want to see it close beneath the 9 EMA. And I want to see the next candlestick open beneath the 9 EMA. Okay? And I want to see that next candlestick that opens in the next 30 seconds. I want to see it open beneath the 9 EMA and pushing down towards this level right here, the bottom of this supply zone. Yes, it will be on up. It will be on there later. The mastermind, you can. This is the information for the mastermind. I'm not signed in. Interesting. All right, this is the information for the mastermind. How do we just ask that? Black Sony. Sunny, got it. Black Sunny. Why is everything running so slow? All right, there you go. All right, that's the link to register for the mastermind. Now, you see what happened. It closed underneath the 9 EMA, right? Just like I wanted to, that 15-minute candlestick. And then this candlestick opened underneath the 9 EMA. Now, look at this trend line that we have being respected right here. What I want to see, this is the fourth candlestick on this 9 EMA. I want this candlestick right here to be a big boy red candlestick and go all the way down to this R2. Okay? I want to see this candlestick, this 15-minute candlestick, be a big boy red candlestick and fall all the way down to this R2. When it falls down to this R2, I'll probably go ahead and take these profits and take a couple profit and be kind of good for and look for my next setup. Okay? And look for my next setup. Okay? The reason, like I tell you, the reason why I trade live is to show you what you can possibly do, okay? I trade live. If I was losing $500 right now, you guys would be seeing it, right? If I win $500, you guys are going to see it. I'm not going to just if I'm down $1,000, I'm not going to turn my screen off and act like the system died or something. No, I want to show you guys the good and the bad, the truth and the ugly. I want to show you guys all of those things. So when you make that decision to say, yes, Chris, I'm ready to invest in this stock market. I'm ready to learn this stock market game and make additional income while working a full-time job and eventually be able to say, okay, do I want to continue working? Do I not want to continue working? Okay. That's what it's about. All right. All right. So right now we're at the bottom of this demand zone, the bottom of this supply zone. Okay. We break through this supply zone, we run it down to this R2. This 398 level, okay? But we got to get through. We got to get through here first. Okay? Anybody still in that same put trade that they were previously in?
Yeah, I am.
How you looking?
I'm up 130 right now, but is that at like through the night we're approaching a level where it was like a consolidated?
Yes, you see it right here.
Is that going to be a resistance?
Yes, it's support for us right now. Perfect. I'm glad you saw it. Beautiful. Look what he said. He said throughout the night we're approaching a spot. The last time we was at this spot, we came here and consolidated and bounced up. Exactly. Right. And it so happened to be right here at the bottom of the supply zone, right? Right here around the bottom of the supply zone where it happened at. This is a level right here that's going to tell us if we're going to go to this R2 or not. We break this right here because it's for 15, 30, for 45 minutes we was at this level of support earlier this morning, around like 8 to 8:30 or 8:45, whatnot. We break through that level right there, booyah, we go down to R2. Okay? Good way, good thing, good looking. That's how you go back and look at stuff. Okay? Let's see what this 5 minute look like. 5 minute time frame. Okay. Let's see if Apple's still holding that support, holding that 15-minute time frame. Yep, Apple broke through it at one point, but it came right back above it. But look at Apple right now trying to break through it again. If we see Apple break through this non-EMA, we're going to see SPY break through that break through the bottom of that supply zone, break through that small support level, intraday support level it has, and run down to that R2. Okay? But this is a strong support area to get through. It's definitely a strong area to get through right here. Okay? Let's look at everything else, see what Google doing. Google kind of sitting in no man's land. Microsoft everything kind of got the same rotation. And what we like to see is when everything is kind of forming the same type of formations, like what we happen, a nice run up and like a nice pullback, that means everything's in sync. Okay, when we're looking at Amazon, we're looking at Google, we're looking at Apple, we're looking at Facebook and whatever that other one is. Those are the top 5 stocks in the S&P 500. SPY, the top 5 stocks in the S&P 500. That's why they're so pivotal, okay? What those 5 stocks do, those 5 stocks move SPY. Apple is the biggest player in SPY, okay? Apple is the biggest player in SPY. All right, so right here with SPY, as you can see, we kind of bouncing off. We bounced off the bottom right here. We're trying to work ourselves up. But what did we do? We came back up right here to this trend line. All right. As long as we beneath this trend line and beneath this non-EMA, we're in a good place. Okay, we're in a good place. The most I can lose on this trade now is $350. Okay. So already in my mind, I already know that I can lose $350. That's the max I'm going to lose before I get stopped out. Okay? And then if I go to SPX, you can see where my stop is actually at on the screen. Look right here on the screen. My stop is right here on the screen. That'll give me a $350 loss right here on the screen. Okay?
Look at the 1 minute. It's looking like it's, I don't know what it's looking like.
Now, this is the thing about it. If you look at SPX, right? SPX is far away from the owner. Okay? It's far away from the owner. This candlestick will probably seven out of 10 times, these candlesticks are going to work its way back down to this non-EMA, or the non-EMA is going to work itself up to the candlesticks. If the non-EMA work itself up to the candlesticks, that's an indication that's possibly going to tell you that, hey, we're not going down any further. We're about to go up. But if these candlesticks work its way down to the non-EMA, it's an indication to say, okay, when it gets to the non-EMA, what's going to happen? Okay, because remember right here, we on SPX, we need to see a break right here. We need to see a break at the bottom of this wick right there. Okay, just got to be patient. Got to have patience. Okay, got to have patience. If you good on YouTube in the chat, if you good on YouTube, put good. Put good in the YouTube chat if you okay. If you watch me on Facebook, put good. If you watch me on YouTube, put good if on the chat if you good. Okay? Chris, I have a question about data analytics. How can I contact you? Great question, D. More about data analytics. My email address is right here. Data analytics. If you learn data analytics, you can change your life. If you're someone who want to work a full-time job. If you're someone who wants a full-time job, if you want to work a full-time job, data analytics will get you a great salary. Either a salary, you can do contract, get you a great hourly wage, or contracts. Why is SPY? What is SPY combination? SPY is a combination of the 500 largest companies in the U.S. Okay, and the heavy hitters, the top 5 in the SPY or the S&P 500 is Amazon, Apple, Facebook, which is Meta now, Google, and Microsoft. Those are the big players in it. Good stuff, Alicia. Good stuff. All right, so we're being patient, just kind of waiting to see what happens with this price action. All right, look at Apple. Look at Apple. Apple trying to push back down. Apple trying to push back down. Let's see what Apple gonna do. What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? All right, Apple pushing down. Apple pushing down. We should start seeing SPY starting to push down as well. Let's take a look at SPY. Okay, SPY's finna start pushing down. Let's see if it's gonna make it through. Breakthrough. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see if it's gonna happen. Let's see if Apple solid, big boy solid candlestick. That's good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Apple doing some numbers. Come on, Apple, go through that 21. Go break through that 21. Is data analytics technical? Yes, data analytics is technical. Yes, it is. It is. What we need Apple to stay beneath it. And it's probably going to take a little longer. It's probably going to take a while, right? A few moments, maybe a couple 10, 15, 20 minutes for Apple to truly stay beneath and then start making that aggressive move down. But we will see. All right. Let's see. Let's go. That's Apple. Go back to SPY. And go back to SPX. Okay. Like, what I want you to do is watch SPX and see if this non-EMA keeps making its way up. The candlestick is not necessarily coming down. The non-EMA is more so making its way up right now, which is a red flag for us. Okay, and how can I see that it's doing that? Okay, we see that it came down. This is the 5-minute now. We came down to this level. We've been at this level for 15 minutes now. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Now we're here for 15 minutes. We're at this level, and while we're at this level on the 5-minute time frame, what it's doing is it's pulling the non-EMA up on the 15-minute time frame. Okay, it's pulling it up on the 15-minute time frame because the price is higher. So apparently Apple has went back above the 15-minute time frame. Yep, right there is right back at it. That's why you're seeing SPY pushing back up. Okay, Amazon, same thing. We're sitting on top of the bay. Sitting on top of the bay, right? Now look at this candlestick right here. Look at this candlestick. Look at this bounce off of it right here. What I may do right here, I'm going to be patient. I may buy in a few more contracts. Because what's happening right now, this is why it's good to see this trend line. We're seeing this trend line, right? This trend line acting as a level of resistance right now. What indicators do you have on your chart? The non-EMA and what else? I have the non-EMA, I have the 21 EMA, and I have the 200 EMA. The 9 is the green one, the 21 is the yellow one, the gold one, and the 200 is the red one. What's a good expiration contract for this play? I have so SPX, I'm in 3850 puts, April 6th. April 6th. I have 8 days. Okay, 8 days for this particular one. Okay, but I will be out of this trade probably within the next hour. Within an hour, I will definitely be out of this trade. Okay, Apple is probably pushing back down some more. We're sitting on top of it, trying to push it down a little bit. The ES got going on. Look at the ES. Okay. ES, we need the ES to get through this level right here. The ES break, if the ES breaks this support level right here, we're pushing down, everybody. ES breaks this support level, we can possibly push on down. Okay, we wanted to see it break this level. All right, here we go. This is what we've been waiting for, y'all. We back at the bottom of it. Rejection off of the trend line again. Back at the bottom of it. We want to see a flush. So is it wise to extend the time and not put an immediate 2 to 3 hour time frame? Ms. Causey, can you explain that a little bit more? So is it wise to always extend the time and not put an immediate 2 to 3 hour time frame? Can you ask that question again so I can kind of understand you more a little bit better? And remember, everybody, we do this every Wednesday. Every Wednesday we do this. Sunday we have a free webinar on Sundays. And like I say, April 17th through April 21st is the next Mastermind. Okay, where I show you all this stuff from A to Z. Okay, A to Z, how to do it. Okay, for 5 days. She don't want to let go of this. She don't want to let go of this level, dude. She want to stay here. She don't want to let go. Go to SPX. Where we at? All right, let's see. The longer it takes for this to fall, give me a nice push down, the more profits is potentially taken from it. And I just do this, like, I don't know if it's just my Thinkorswim or it's just all Thinkorswim, not Thinkorswims right now, but this slowness is driving me crazy. Even though the goal is to pull out before the end of the day, is it better to have an extended time frame? So no, the goal is to pull out whenever you feel comfortable with your profit, right? So I could literally be in a trade for 1 minute, right? Right? You could be in a trade for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. When you get minutes, when you get to your profit level, that's when you want to go ahead and take those profits, right? You don't want to just say, okay, hey, I'm trying to be in this trade all day. You can be in this trade however long you need to be in a trade. There's no time frame. When you get to your profit level, you can take profits. Or if you got an OCO calculator up where you told the system, hey, I want to make $100. I want to make $500. I'm only willing to lose 100. You set that up in the screen. Whichever one happens first happen. You're either gonna make roughly around 500. You're gonna lose it for around $100, right? Whichever one comes first, right? So there's no time frame that you have to be in a particular trade. You can get in and get out immediately, or you can stay in longer. Hopefully I answer your question, Ms. Causey. But if not, ask me another one. I'll try to explain it a little bit different. Okay, yours slow too, Servata. Okay, that's good to know. I want it so long that I made no money. is that called IV Crush? Explain, write that question again for me if you don't mind, so I can make sure I understand you right, Trenton. Yeah. See, look right here. We still kind of going down a little bit. It's still kind of going down, but it's like consolidation too at the same time. I don't like that. I don't like that. You mentioned ES earlier. Why is that ticker important to SPY? Oh, that's the futures for SPY. Okay, whatever the ES does, basically that's kind of like SPY doing the exact same thing. It's the ES is the futures, the S&P 500 mini futures for SPY. So overnight, if you're in SPY or anything of that nature, always look at ES as well. Okay, ES is very important. It's basically the same thing as SPY. Definitely, Miss Costly. I'll see you in the class April 17th. Definitely. Okay. All right, everybody. It's 11 o'clock. So I'm going to jump out of here. But before I get out of here, I just want to show you guys this play that I'm still in the play. And as you can see, the most I can possibly lose is $350. I have my stop loss set right there. Okay. So that's the most I can possibly lose. All right. Next Wednesday, we here again, trading live with everybody. Okay. Sunday, free webinar. Okay. Sunday, free webinar. And April 17th through April 21st, we have our next 5-day mastermind where I show you how to trade stock options from A to Z. Okay, I show you how to trade stock options from A to Z. All right. So once again, next Wednesday we here. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Every Wednesday we here trading so you guys can see it in real action. Okay, you can see the good and the bad and all that good stuff. All right. Sunday free webinar for everyone. Free webinar on Sunday. All right. And then on April 17th through April 21st is the next 5-day stock option challenge where I show you everything that you need. Not challenge, I'm sorry, mastermind. Okay, so next, let me say what I'm trying to say. April 17th through April 21st is the next 5-day mastermind where I show you everything that you need to be successful trading stock options. Now we go from everything from A to Z, okay, from A to Z, from beginner level all the way to an advanced level where you will be able to understand the market, be able to understand what the story is being told in the market and when it's being told. Okay, and it's like 2 options for it. You got a $497 option, which is VIP. The VIP option is it starts at 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. every day. The regular mission starts at 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every day. And when you do VIP, you get 4 days of live trading just like this. In regular mission, you get 1 day of live trading. Okay. So that's the difference between the packages. If y'all have any questions, feel free to reach out, and I will see you all next time for Wealth Wednesdays live trading. If you're on my Zoom right now, stay on my Zoom for a little bit, for a few moments. I want to talk to you guys for a second, and I'm going to talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good one. All praise to the Most High.